Okay, man. I feel like everyone I've coached the last 10 times has been platinum. I think that's the place where people are the most stuck. And I think the reason why I've actually coached people at different skill levels is because there's so many things going on in platinum. I think everyone just relies on their skill. What I mean by that is it sounds pretty silly, but as in everyone relies on their gun skill. They don't rely on playing the game the right way. So what we're going to focus on is playing the game the right way, okay? So talk to me about the break here. What are we thinking?
So I like to go through P2 and hit the window.
Okay.
Or I like to go left. I don't.
Can we try something? Can we try something? Can we go through the left through that vent? Do you know where the vent is on the left? Yeah. I want to try that. So go through the left. I want you to watch their side first. Just watch their side. Make sure no one's there. If no one's there, let's push that vent. So yes, let's go through. Let's get that vent as quick as possible. Let's try go for a little pincher. Nice, perfect. They're gonna be up here. Watch that window. It's a nice little two-piece. Okay, perfect. 3 down. Look at the mini-map. Where's your teammate spawning? Your teammate spawning on your left. Watch your right. Watch your right immediately. Yeah, watch that. Stun and nade that door and then watch that right door. Stun and nade. Perfect. Watch your right. Push slide counter right. Slide counter right. I saw you, bro. Slide counter to that right. Yeah, slide counter in that cut, bro. Slide counter in that cut. Yeah, so right there, the reason I said that, so that, again, just confidence thing. As soon as you see that they're flashed there, you should be like, oh, I'm good enough to take that gunfight. Does that make sense? Like, you saw 2 flash there. I wanted you to slide counter in that right and just get that kill immediately. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I love that break from you, and I've never done that, so that's just being creative and trying something. But did you see how that worked out? That was really good from you. Great execution, okay? And again, I looked at the minimap and realized, okay, my teammates spawn behind me, they're going to spawn the other side. So right now, same thing. Let's push up a cut, hold this area. Beautiful. Back away, stun and nade behind you. You know they're pushing through there.
Yeah, I should have stunned that, yeah.
So just a few small things. I can see you've definitely got a good awareness and good gun skill, but just a few things we can evolve. Just a few things right there. I think we see it. So right now, you know they're going to be here. Watch this middle window. Watch your left there. Watch your left in the window. Beautiful.
My shot's not the best either.
I think one thing about your shot, I think it's easy to say my shot's not good, but it's about the micro things. Why is it like, what can we change, right? And I think one thing I notice is your strafing is you don't really strafe in gunfights. I feel like you just rely on your right stick more. So we'll go through that as well.
Yeah.
Is that something you notice as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because I noticed that you're standing still when you're fighting. You're not really moving. You're not utilizing your movement while you're fighting. But this is great. Let's rotate here. So we're going to hold the cuts here so we know they're going to push through your left here. So we don't really need to push this scrap tie. We need to kind of rotate instead.
Yeah, I should have won that.
But even there, you stood still, right? So in that gunfight, you're standing still. So think about it from your opponent's POV. They're fighting a target that's not moving. So you want to just utilize your movement in your gunfight a little bit more, okay? This is great. Like even there, perfect. But just add some movement in your gunfight. So what controller are you currently running? Do you have a scarf? Do you have a normal controller?
I have a PDP, I think.
Okay, does that have paddles?
Knockoff scuff. Yeah, it does.
Cool. So one thing I want you to do, that was unlucky there. That was unlucky that your teammate shot you. But right there, even there, that was great play. You read where they're coming from. Just keep that pressure. Right now, I want you to push through and pinch them. You know they're going to come through that same side. Let's go for a little pinch here. Yeah, perfect. Keep going through. Go for a little pinch. That was fine. That's not bad. Even there, you know you died there. That's not bad because one, you took you got a kill and your teammates got the time. This is great. This is a really good kind of start here. Let's back away. Let's start getting our P4 momentum here. Let's start rotating. Okay, we're gonna go through the shot after. Yeah, talk to me. Go for it.
I don't notice rotations quick enough.
Yeah, sure. Well, the thing is, tunnel vision is a very big thing, right? It's about a lot of times people are tunnel vision. Like even right now, you're on the hill. I would say, okay, where could they be coming from? Have a look at the map. You got a stun and a grenade, right? So there you go. Chuck a grenade through that window and turn around again. So you know they could be coming behind you. So your grenade's kind of occupying that for a second. One thing I want you to do as well is be confident with pushing out. So when your teammates are on the hill, I want you to push out a bit more. Like right there, at the start, your teammate was on the hill with you and you immediately went down on the hill. I'd rather you push out and just let your teammates soak time. But this is fine. Let's just fall down. Let's see what you do here in the next wave. You know they're going to come through here, push that out a little bit, and hold this car.
Stop shooting.
Okay, let me go through that. Right there, that was a perfect play. You just failed your gunfight. But did you see why you pushed out? That was the first time I felt confident you pushed a car. This game, you're frying. Let's see your scoreboard real quick. How are you fighting right now? When you die. You don't have to do it right now. Let's see your scoreboard when you die.
15 and 9.
Oh, you're 14 and 9, 15 and 9. And honestly, I've seen a lot of gunfight wise. I think we can definitely work on it because I see you're not strafing, but you're still 15 and 9. So what does that tell me? That tells me that you're better than these players, and all you need is a little bit of guidance to play the right way. Because once you play the right way, you're in a really good spot. Like it's nothing to do with gun skill. Great, good stuff. We're about halfway through. Talk to me so far. How are you finding this? Like, give me one thing that you've noticed straight away that's changed your pacing. Like, what one thing have you been doing differently?
Definitely playing quicker and trying to hold angles.
Yeah, I think honestly, bro, this is good.
Oh
This
my
is about
God,
it
I have
all.
to stop shooting again.
So that's a gunfight that I say was you should have won. You failed to execute. I don't mind that because what that means is 9 out of 10 times you win that. What I don't want to see is you overcommit and just die to a stupid gunfight. Great too.
Oh no.
Snake that.
See,
It's
that's
okay.
a point where I feel like I can do something better. I could snake them, or
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
sure. But again, it's all about the micro things. Right there, you got 2 kills and your teammate gets a 3rd. You're not supposed to get 4 kills and never die. Like, the point of the game is to win your team fights. So right there was fine. You traded that effectively. That's fine. You just got to keep that up. Like, that's fine what you did. Yes, you could have made it a little bit better, but you don't. That wasn't a bad play. That was good. Let's set up for the new hill now. Let's see what we could do. Again, use the mini map. What's open? Let's go for a little play here. Let's push it out a little bit. Let's push that window. Push that window. You know they're going to push through there. There you go. There you go. Back away now. Play your life. This is perfect. Look at the map. Think. I see right there. You know when you jumped out that window right there? That's where I think you could have stayed where you. Yeah, exactly. Because you had them trapped there. Think about it. Who had the hill? You or them? What team?
Us.
Yeah, so they have to push you. It's a lot easier when they're pushing you, right? So just hold the hill there. Same thing right now. You know where they're coming from. So help your teammates. Just a 2v2. Perfect. Chuck your stun and nades in that cut. Chuck your stuns and nades in the cut where you think they're coming from. There you go. Now, don't worry about you're watching your hill. Okay, that hill was terrible. Let me explain why. You were watching your hill right there. When your teammate was on the hill, you saw 3 of them on that window. Talk to me through that because you got a bit of a lead here. Talk to me through that decision making. Right there. So let me explain from my perspective. So you were on the hill, and then you pushed up to that cut, right, which is perfect. Your teammate was on the hill, and you saw 3 of them. Why did you turn around and nade the hill there?
Yeah, I have no idea.
But do you see where I'm coming from? Yeah? Okay, that's no problem. It's panicking is definitely a good example because right now, obviously, fast, intense, like, yo, what's going on? So I get that. So don't worry about it too much. Even right there, what I would have liked, you know when you went back upon yourself, I would have liked you to pinch them because they're not going to expect that because they're coming from that side. So you know when you saw no one from the right there, I wouldn't have minded you pinching them from that right. It's all kind of a mind game, thinking like, okay, where are they coming from? Where could I shoot them? Even right there, you were behind them there. You just started panicking and started shooting. Be a bit more disciplined there. Does that make sense?
So would you hold your gun right there?
Yeah, bro, just chill. No, don't shoot. You were behind them. You saw them. They're not looking at you, so they're not going to expect it. So go behind them and then line up the shot so you get a 2-piece right there. That was called trigger discipline in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's set up a little bit because we're going a little bit rogue here and we've had a few more deaths than we want in this situation. Just go prone, hold an angle. Sometimes what I'm seeing is you're not seeing someone for 1 second and you're panicking, but that just means you got there early. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It means you got there early. So just trust your instincts and trust your gun skill to wait for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Even right there, you win the room. I'll just chill. Just chill. Okay. Let me let you play this out for a second. Get some momentum in. Then I help you again. Let's see how you play this one out. So 40 seconds left, you're by yourself here, you're trying to break in. So they obviously have the numbers. Let's see how you play this. So right now you're going for a little pinch. I don't mind this.
I didn't see him.
Okay, it's not about seeing him there, it's about thinking there was about 30 angles they could be, and you just walked into a blind spot. So again, it's just about thinking like, even if you saw him or not, like you went into a blind spot there. Okay, we're giving them a lot of time in these last few hills. This is momentum that they've got here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay, right? I can see you're lacking confidence even in your comp right now. I want the energy you had at the start, okay? I need you locking in and having some confidence. Let's go, come on. Let's get this shit, Zach. You're a good player, man. Let's run this shit, come on. Beautiful, there's one. Let's run it. Let's get this guy in the window and then go left there. Don't worry about the hill. Don't worry about the hill. Go left there. Go left there. Go left there. Let your teammates get the hill. Get the cuts.
Shit. All right.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But do you see why I wanted you to get the cuts there? Because the team can get the hill. You get the cuts and make it easier. Let's go through middle again. You know that they're going to be through middle. Fight through middle here. Your teammate's got 2. Watch your left. There you go. Beautiful. Get this kill. I saw you. Love that. Love that. Now you can help them a little bit. Chuck a stun there and then help them.
Oh, no, 2. Sheesh.
But can you see why I want you to hold middle instead of spamming the hill? Because then your teammates have one way to watch. It's so much easier. Now we're in an even game. I need you to... Bro, this is all you to clutch up and lock in. There's 3 of them there. Again, we just want to take them off if we can. There's one. Perfect. That's okay. This is not a bad play. Let's start worry about the rotation here. So those are gunfights we're going to go through after. You've lost about 10 gunfights. I expect you to win some easy gunfights, right? That's okay. It's not a bad thing because that means you're playing well. It's just you're not executing right now. And we're going to go through a few things to make that a little bit easier after this map, okay? So don't worry about that. There's one. Perfect. I love this pinch, by the way. This is fantastic pinch. But again, you're playing the right way. You're just not executing on your kills. Okay? But this is fine. I'd rather you mess up the kills than the way you're playing. Hold that window. Hold that window. Just hold it. There you go. Just hold it. You know they're coming through there. Hold the window. Hold the window. You know they're coming through there. This is fine. That's okay. That's okay. Your teammate gets a trade right there.
Teammate cleaned it up.
Yeah. When we say that, he gets 2 piece. Yep. We thought we would clean it up, but he gets 2 piece.
Yeah.
We'll go through this game. There's a lot to learn from this map. We'll go through it after. I know it's quite high paced right now, so I'm gonna let you play this out, and we're gonna just see how this one goes.
Yeah, dealership's pretty mixy.
Yeah, for sure.
Play it quick as hell.
No, for sure, for sure. Sometimes on the mixy map, so slowing down isn't a bad thing. I think people think because it's so mixy, you have to run, but sometimes you don't need to. You can just chill, play around, and just hold the lanes, man.
And I feel like I'm not playing terrible like you're.
No. 100% you're not. You're 100% not playing bad. It's just a few small details which could get you the win. This is a game I think you definitely should have won.
Yeah, I'd see, like, I didn't even notice we rotated back to P1. I'm just
I can see you with it. Yeah. So right there again, you're like right there. I'm giving you a perfect example. Okay, you took your time rotating, checking every corner, and then when they were on P1, you just went through the front door. Okay, so this whole game, let's check your scoreboard. So this is what people, I get this comment, I'll say 5 times a day. Oh, my teammates are terrible. I went positive and we lost. I looked at that game and said, I think you could have won without changing teammates. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, because we had it off the rip.
Bro, you had such a big lead.
Rotations.
And then what happened was you guys just went in a bit of a downward spiral. And this is, you said to me earlier, like, oh, you actually said this point. You said, oh, I struggled to break kills. So this is interesting because I think that's what went wrong here. I think the breaking kills was a bad thing. So one thing I would have said just straight away was be more confident with your timings. So when I say the word timings, okay, there's a few things I saw there that I think could have helped you. For example, do you remember that P2 where you were on the right and you were just holding the right and then nobody came through and then you backed upon yourself and went inside? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, okay. So things like that. That is where I want you to think of the minimap and say, right, you can start another game, by the way, so we can keep it flowing. But in that situation, I think what you should have done is said, okay, if they haven't pushed the right, by the way, where you were sitting was fine. They could only come through the right or the front door. Is that fair? Like most of the time.
Yeah.
They could. Okay. Yeah. So what you did is you held the right. That's fine. But what I would have done is realize after 3 seconds, as soon as they started shooting, okay, no one's coming through the right. What would that tell you, Zach? As soon as you see that, what does that tell you?
They're going to be on my left.
Sure. That tells you they're coming through the left. Now,
either or that or they're pinching.
Yeah, exactly. But most of the time, maybe one will pinch, right? I would say majority will come through the front door. So let's assume one's pinching and 3 are coming through the front door. If you back upon yourself like you did, do you know the issue? They're looking that way because they're fighting forward. They're not going to watch their pinch. That doesn't make sense for them because the pinch is something that the whole point of a pinch is to be behind them. So in that situation, they're more likely to watch forward than back. So you should have looked at that and pinched them and got a 3-piece. Another one.
Yeah, you're right.
Again, I forgot the hill. I haven't played this map yet. You know the outside hill, not the one by. There's like a little. There's like a little.
P3?
I think it's the one where it's like right next to that hill we just spoke about, literally right in front of that.
It's B spot on control.
Yeah, I think so, bro. You didn't play this bad. I'm a coach, but I haven't even played this map yet. I've been coaching. I haven't even played the map yet, so I don't even know the callouts. But
I feel like I got good map knowledge.
Yeah,
it's just using it and executing.
I think I think you had good knowledge and everything was fine there. Like you were getting to good spots. But these were the main 3 points. So that one was one. The second one was when you were behind them, you got yourself in a good spot, but you didn't execute. I'm going to use this in football terms. What you're doing is you're creating a lot of chances, but you're not scoring any goals because you're missing the shots. So you see what I'm saying?
But my XG is crazy.
Yes, your XG is like 10, but you're scoring 2. It's okay. So it's not a bad problem to have, right? Because you're creating chances. Because I think people struggle to create chances, but you're getting the opportunities. You're just not closing them. So there's a perfect example. Do you know what I said to be trigger discipline? Was because you were behind them. And then instead of shooting and panicking, just realize, okay, they're not looking at me. Let me chill and go behind them. Little things like that, I think will get with more confidence and develop and just as you develop as a player, okay? Another thing is movement. I want you to start adding this game. I want you to add movement in game. I don't think you utilize Omni movement. If Omni movement was a stat out of 100, I think you used it very minimal in your gunfights. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I saw is sometimes you would use movement to get to a gunfight, but in the gunfight you would stand still. Could you just stand up and stand still for a second and look at your teammate? Imagine you were fighting this teammate and he wasn't moving. That is such an easy gunfight. But if he was moving left and right in the gunfight, like, look at that. He's listening to us apparently, but he made it easier for us. So do you see how much harder that is to play against when he's moving in the gunfight? So this time, what I want you to focus on is I want you to move in the gunfight, and in the gunfight itself, I want you to use movement as well. Can you try practicing that for me?
Yep.
Okay, nothing else I care about in terms of like developing. We're trying to develop one thing at a time. So right now, we're trying to improve your shooting in football terms. So we're trying to improve your finishing, and the way we're going to do that is add movement in your gunfight. So honestly, movement to get to the gunfight and movement in the gunfight. Jump backwards. That's fine. Right there, just jump. Just do something uncomfortable. We're going to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is like, it's very uncomfortable for me to move like that right now.
Do you shoot bots?
A little bit, yeah, not much. I think that's probably a big thing that can help. Oh, that's a teammate.
Yep. Is bots boring to shoot? Do you find it boring? Is that why you don't do it?
A little bit, yeah. It
No,
can
that's
be
fine.
very
That's fine.
repetitive.
And that's where perfect is in the boring, okay? That's something I want you to remember. Practice and perfect is in the boring. If you get good at the boring shit, that's where you get ahead of people. The best players are the players that don't mind shooting the bots. Oh, did you just hack on my stream, Zach? Did you just make him freeze? Like I just froze and didn't move.
I am pinging at some weird. I like have some crazy lags throughout the game. It's pretty crazy.
But what I'm seeing now is you're kind of shooting, and I'm noticing a bit more movement. I don't think it's a coincidence, but you're kind of shooting. You're kind of shooting, and I'm seeing more movement.
Some games I definitely flow a little bit better.
No, but I think you're moving and you're shooting at the same time. So I can straight away, like as soon as we said focus on moving a bit more, you're actually shooting a bit better. So it's just straight away. You see these small changes we just need you to have. Okay. Now we can focus on some other elements. Stun and nade that tunnel right there. As soon as you do that little tunnel, he can't push through. Just stun and nade that.
Yep. Jesus, I know we're getting pinched.
So right there again was just a little pacing thing, right? Just how quick we are making our decisions. In that scenario, what I would have said is just as soon as you see him in the tunnel, stun and nade the tunnel and then push the left. Like just, you want to push out and get map control all the time, okay? Let's start rotating there. It's fine, 15 seconds, we can afford to rotate there. Remember, you don't want to get tunnel vision. That's something you said is a big weakness of yours, right? We saw it right there. Sometimes I feel like if you're not in the action, you're like, oh shit, I'm too late. But you're actually playing early. Right there's a perfect example. Right, it's because you rotated so late. You should have identified that, oh, I'm late. Let me watch my back. And now you spawn out. So you need to definitely work on the rotations a little bit, but we're going to go through that together. Let's break this hill through the front. That's two down. That's okay. The reason I said through the front there was because you got two down, and I feel like the pinch is what they're going to watch. It's just easier to flood the front in that situation. Let's go. Three down. Let's push through as quick as possible. Trophy goes down and let's get in there. Okay, let's go through the back. Go through the back door on the right. Go through that. Pinch them. There you go. No. So you see them on the map. You see them on the left there. So you go for a too much of a pinch there. Does that make sense? Right there. I wanted you to cut in this building there. Yeah. I wanted you to cut right there. You would have had like a 3-piece, okay? But that's fine. This is good. Okay, let me give you one little bit of advice there. When you get a kill there, instead of pushing in, back away, because they're looking at you. They want the trade. So get one and then just play your life. That way, you are in a 4v3. Make sense? Let's rotate. 8 seconds. Let's get out of there. Oh, you're by. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, even game. I'm going to let you play this for a little bit. I know there's a lot we're going through. That was okay. Those are the cuts I want you to get used to. That was fine.
Yep.
2 go down. So they're going to be that same cut you just looked at. Just go prone, that's perfect. Just go prone, hold the front, you're chilling, bro. This is great, love that. Look at you actually cutting lanes beautifully right now. Look at the map, there you go. Slide through the left, there you go. Perfect, just go prone there. There you go. Now look at the map, they're gonna be on your left there. Play your life, this is beautiful. This is really, really good from you. That was okay. You got equipment there, so you know in that situation, bro, you're okay to just back away. Yeah, exactly, just make it mixy for them, But that was really good. I like that.
My aim's trash.
Nope. You're giving yourself false narrative. Your aim's not trash. You're making yourself think your aim's trash. That's not the case at all. This is micro adjustments, all right? Confidence is the big thing, man.
We got this. Yeah.
If you tell yourself your aim's trash, you're going to give yourself that extra bit of doubt in those gunfights. You're not going to win those, bro. I'm telling you, confidence is huge. Be delusional, man. You're the best in the game, Zach. Come on.
Turn that. I do not like this hill on this map, I'll tell you that.
Well, you're going to have to learn to love it, because the hill ain't going to change, my friend. The hill ain't going to change, Zach, all right? You better learn it or you better love it. There's one. Beautiful. That's okay. So right now, let's see how, okay, I want you to play with your teammates a bit more, because one thing I've noticed is your break isn't as good as anything else. That's probably one of the weakest parts. So I want to see how you get better in your break. One thing I noticed what you do is you constantly just like head rush the front of the hill where they're always watching you. So I want you to get a kill, play your life a little bit shoulder, reposition, just play a little bit smarter on that, okay?
Yeah.
And timing is another one. Timing's another one. So right now you're taking this extra long route. I don't mind it, but with 10 seconds left, it's like you're not getting a lot from that. But that route was good. Right. If you did that route, no, but that route was, you see the first time you made a route, you get a 2-piece. So that's the right play, just the wrong time to do it. Do that at the start of the hill. All right, let's lock in. Second rotation. I'm gonna see how you play this. Look at the map. What's empty right now? There you go. There you go. Play your life. Play your life. Get these kills. Strafe, remember, chill, you're one shot, chill. You got equipment, hold your grenade, chuck it over. Cook that shit, hold it over. There you go, you're by yourself. Just snake this, be annoying here.
Yeah.
That's okay. Again, a little bit smoother, so when you start shooting the bots, which we're going to get through after this, that's going to get you a bit more confident in those gunfights. Right now, I think your awareness is good. Your gun skill and your, like, overall stuff is probably your bottleneck. Great 2-piece, there you go. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. You knew they were coming for the right. It was just a timing thing with your reload there. Again, gun skill smoother, you're quicker there. Let's start rotating. Let's start rotating. Don't get tunnel visioned.
Yep.
But I don't mind you staying there if you're going to hold the cuts, okay? But that was okay. Let's watch the left there. You know they're coming through the left. Let's hold this far left there. Make sure they don't get the spawns there. This is all you. You're going to find one there. You're going to find one there for sure.
Oh, no. I knew he was there,
okay,
too.
That is a gunfight. You need to win 10 out of 10 times. And again, that's what we're going to go through mechanically. So right now, you're letting yourself down by not shooting those bots. Because those gunfights, you need to be winning. And you have the skill to do it. You're just not shooting the bots enough, okay? What do you think about that comment?
I mean, it's correct.
Beautiful. Come on, let's get the 3. Let's get the 3. That's fantastic play from you. That push up. Cut the lanes. They just you just got 3-piece.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, so right there, you got a 3-piece. You got to be quick, bro, because you know with the full feeds, just go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you got a 3 right there, so there's only 1 left. Let's start rotating after this, okay? Remember, we don't want to get tunnel vision there. Beautiful 2. Let's start rotating. That's fine. Let's get out of there. Start rotating. There's new hills of money here.
Yep. I think that's my biggest thing is like knowing there's 3 in the feed and come from a pinch.
Which is hard, man. It's hard because I'm able to look at the kill feed while I'm playing, but it's not an easy thing to do, man. You have to look at the I love this pinch, by the way. Oh, that's unfortunate, but I like the try. Do you know why it didn't work? It's because they were set up. So one thing I want you to do is start rotating early. You rotate when they're already on the hill, and it's just like there's not a lot of areas to pinch, you know.
Yeah.
But you know when you went for scrap time there, when there was 10 seconds left on the old hill, those are the times I need you to rotate early. Every time you keep going for the scrap hill, I need you to rotate early. I like this a lot. Play it off angle. Just chill. That was fine. Even right there, bro. Go prone. Like you went across his screen there to let him know you're there. Does that make sense? Like right there, like you knew they were there. Why did you push them instead of going prone and just waiting for them? Like that. Look at the difference there. That was fine. Again, you're by yourself now, so it's a bit harder. But in that situation, that's what you could have done earlier. Yep, 5 seconds. Again, look at this. You're getting tunnel vision with the map. Remember the time as well, bro. It's hard, though. I know there's a lot to go on at once. Don't worry.
I know.
Beautiful 2. Let's cut the lanes there. It's all you. This is all you. Look where your teammates spawning at the back. This is great. Hold this top area, okay? You're good. They're going to come from your right as well, through P1. They're going to come through P1. So I would go for a little pinch around. Get this kill and go for a little pinch.
No, he was on my right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's okay. But remember, I saw that 10 seconds ago. So when you were kind of waiting there prone, that's the timing thing. That's where it's like, oh shit, I'm taking too long here.
No, he got wall bang that.
There's crazy. A lot going on at once. It's all about timing. It's all about pacing. Let's go. Let's get this win, my friend. Come on, Zach. Okay, there's one on your right. Beautiful kill. That's okay. Angles. Start rotating, Zach. Let's start rotating. Let's set up for the new one. Watch the cut. Where could they be coming from? Think about it. Where could they be coming from? They're going to be coming from where? They can come from your right. Zach. They can come from from the front. Exactly. Yeah. So hold the cuts. That's 2 down. Yeah. So he came through the pinch through the far right where you probably left it, or he might have got there earlier. So he actually rotated earlier than you. So it's just a rotation game. You see that? He rotated even earlier than you.
Yeah, he rotated at like 15.
Exactly. That's still late in comparison to what most people rotate at 20, 25, start setting up for money hills. Because this map's small, you get away with it a little bit earlier. Chill, get a kill.
The biggest thing, I don't really know where the money hills are on this map either.
So you're saying on this map, which is because it's a new map, it's fine, but generally you'll know what the money hills are because they're the hardest ones to break. You know? Exactly. So any hill that you find really hard to break, that's your money hill. There you go, that's 3 down. Push through the right, push through the right and pinch him. Push through the right and pinch him. I like that, that's fine. Good too. A lot better your reposition, by the way. A lot better your reposition. You know what's funny? I'm 2 seconds behind you, right? And when I say it's a lot better, that's when you do well. So I want you to realize there's a correlation. Like there's a correlation. When you're playing smart, that's when you're getting the kills and the 3 pieces. Does that make sense? Like right there, I said a lot better before you even got the 2 piece and you got it. That was really good from you.
Yeah. But
look where you are. Again, 20 seconds and you're still in this old hill. You had the 3 piece there and you stood there for 20 seconds. 20 is a bit dramatic, maybe 10, but you just gotta be quicker at repositioning. We've got to be quick with our repositioning there. Like you're doing fantastic with the shots. So what my point is, you want to get more from the kills. Right now you're getting 10 kills and you're not getting enough from those 10 kills because you're constantly kind of staying in the same spot, right? You want to get a kill, map control, kill, map control, kill, map control.
Should have stayed there in secret in that tunnel.
Stayed in secret, chucked a stun, chucked a nade. Exactly what you said there. Exactly that.
Now what I get like too excited. I don't know. I get so excited. I just want to kill.
I get that. And if you're happy with getting kills and losing the game, then my friend, welcome to platinum. Welcome to platinum, because that's what that's about. Okay? Everyone's gonna get offended in the comments, but that's what platinum is. What you just said to me is the platinum problem. You don't want to play the correct way. You just want to kind of get the kills. That's okay, by the way, because I'm doing this as a career. So obviously for me, it's completely different, right? But if you just want to have fun, that's how you play. Go for it. But if you want to win the games, you need to get strategic kills. And what you're gonna realize, my friend, is when you play the correct way and you let the game come to you, you get even more kills. People have a misinformation. People think if you run towards people, that means you get more kills. But when you cut lanes, when you play smart, that's when you get the most kills because you're actually playing the correct way. The game's easy for you, okay? The way you're playing right now, the way you said that you're playing is the problem. I know you don't want to do that, but you're telling me the truth, which is great, but that's the reason why you're losing those games. Okay, because what you're doing is you're going through and you're just trying to run at people and cut them and go to the hill and get as many engagements as possible. But then it's like, then you're constantly on the back foot and you're constantly trying to break the hill. Okay, how often do you say you play a day roughly, my friend Zach?
I usually play 2 to 3 hours or so, maybe.
If I tell you play more than me, would you believe that?
That'd be crazy.
But that's the truth. Okay, I don't play this game as much as I want because I'm running my other channels and I'm coaching a lot right now. So when I say this, I'm telling you as someone that's done this. When I play, I need to get the most leverage for my time. So what do? I go into a private game. I need to warm up because how many we had half an hour together, right? Could you press your scoreboard and check your gun? How many kills did you get?
39, but I died a lot.
That's fine. I don't worry about the deaths. That's fine. So let's say 40 kills, okay? 40 times 2 is 80, okay? So let's say you had 80 kills. Let's say through 2 maps, you had 80 kills in half an hour. If you went into a private lobby, okay, how long will it take you to get 80 kills against a bot, would you say?
5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe.
Maybe 3. Maybe 5. Let's say 5. Let's say 5, okay? Let's say 5 minutes. So think about it in terms of pure numbers. Things about pure. Remember we said football terms, right? You had 80 shots on target in 30 minutes. I'm saying, why are you not practicing against an empty net and shooting 80 times against a... You know why? Because you can get the same amount of reps in 6 of the time. So in 30 minutes, you will do 6 times that many shots. So right now you were losing very silly gunfights. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, pretty.
And when I say the word silly, it's because you actually outplayed them. So what I'm saying by that is if it was Zach versus Zach, that version of Zach, you should have won that gunfight, right? But you lost a lot of those. It's because you haven't practiced that in the private game. So let's say you play for 2 hours, bro. I need you to spend the first 20 minutes in a private lobby. Because then you're going to get more comfortable with your shot. You're going to be warmed up. And when you then play, you're going to actually play at your full potential. Because I think your decision making was actually okay there. I think your gun skill at times was your bottleneck. What do you think from seeing?
Yeah, truthfully, I haven't played, so this is the first COD game that I played since 2021. I hopped back on in September, and I for real fell in love with BO6 because of the new movement. And I love how you say I don't utilize it because I noticed that in my gunfights I don't utilize it.
I was going to say, I was like, you love the movement, but we're not using it too much.
Yeah, I think it's just trying to figure out how to incorporate it in the gunfights is like, I really don't know how.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So what I want you to do is, you say you don't know how. Let me explain to the best of my ability why I think you're going wrong, right? I think what you're doing is you're playing in game, and you're. How many times did you drop shot in those two maps?
Like none.
0. I didn't see one, and I was counting for that on purpose, okay? If I asked you to drop shot, you didn't do it. Why didn't you do drop shot? Why didn't you drop shot, do you say? Because you obviously know more than me about yourself. Why didn't you drop shot?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
it's just one of the things I like, never did.
Okay, right there. You didn't do it because it's not something you're comfortable with. So what that means, it's not something you're familiar with. It's not something you're used to. So why would you try something in-game in a competitive lobby that you're not used to? You wouldn't, right? Because you're relying on what you're used to. So how are you going to evolve as a player, Zach, if you're doing things if you're never trying things? Think about it. How are you going to evolve? Right. Like, how are you going to drop shot like a pro if you never drop shot at all? You have to do it when? In the training ground, Zach. In the training ground against the bots. That is the key. People need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. How many times have you heard me say to go into a private lobby? How many times?
Yeah, I've probably heard you say it across a few other people as well. And
now,
I'm just
you use that. You get that through what? Yes, you are trying to get the progress without doing the things you need to do. You're trying to get wham without going to the gym. You're trying to do things without doing the work. Okay. Now I'm telling you this as someone, you're paying me for a session, so I have to give you truthful advice. I could easily sit there, take your money, and be like, "Oh, great stuff, Zach. Let's do another one tomorrow," and just rinse you for money. I'm not doing that, Zach. I want you to be the best version of you, right? So what I'm saying is, you're bottlenecking yourself by not doing the hard things. Now, if someone pays, that means there's a pain point. That means they want to improve in that thing, okay? So if you want to improve in that, give yourself the best chance. Shoot those bots. Get those bots going, all right? And then next time, you could play it, your gun skill wouldn't be the problem. And then we can evolve it, because then we can say, okay, Zach, now that your gun skill's up to scratch, now we're in Diamond, why don't we work on cutting lanes and more evolved stuff? Because right now you're limiting yourself by not even shooting the bots, because you're getting yourself in good spots, but you're not winning the gunfights because because of the mechanics. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Zach, you're a fantastic player. You were great to work with, great to listen. Hope you enjoyed the video. Everyone on YouTube, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Zach, any words for the outro?
Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. Up the hammers.
All right, YouTube, catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.